now I'm continuing to just bring more light into the center, highlighting that area, giving it a very soft feathering, and then bringing the light up into the center a little bit, bring the darks down, just contrast. All of these are refinement tools, little changes. I'm happy with it. Let's go ahead and get my signature, the brush that I created, and save it. And we're good. So in 5 minutes, we just did an edit. And now we can see the harsh beginning with all the road, the flyaway hairs, the dark eyes and circles. And hopefully you find that that's subtle changes, not a miraculous change. Okay. Next thing you can do after the click, taking your photos and changing them around. Photo restoration or visualizing the concept. I had somebody write to me and say, Miralys, I have a special request. Can you make the changes below to the attached photo in Photoshop? I have no idea what features Photoshop will allow on a photo, but I have this request from somebody I work with. The person wanted to add greenery and landscaping, put foliage on the trees, paint the house gray, put on a red door. I'd like some black shutters and roof, remove the awnings for the door and windows, remove the chimney, clean up any junk. And when I did all that, they came back and said, well, I want the soffit and the trim to be whiter and a couple other things. So now we're going to run through. This took me 3.5, almost 4 hours for the client's final product. Again, I did it really fast, so it's not as refined as it might be if I'm working totally, but I was doing this for our presentation. Okay, so here's the original image that I was sent. I'm asked to do all those things. And here we go. All right, first thing I'm going to do is take out that chimney. Again, I like that patch tool. You can just pull it away. And I don't have to be exact because I know I'm going to cover it over with leaves. Now I'm defining the roof area that I'm going to change from gray to black. And when I do that, I'm going to be using the exposure adjustment on there. Okay. And sometimes it sticks. Get it off, so let go. You get your exposure, voila. I now have a black roof, still got the same shadows from the trees as before. Here we are defining the area beside the front of the house because I wanted to change that from white to gray. So I'm outlining the area that I want to, again, change the exposure on. Photoshop, there's probably 20 ways to do the same thing. At least 20 ways. All right, exposure down, shade it up a little bit, get it about where I think looks good. Okay. Next thing I'm going to be doing is working on the windows. There was one window here that had no awning over it, so I copied this window, took that copy, and then I pasted it on to the location of the other windows. I took care of the awnings. I have several images in the background. One of them is the shutters that I went on the internet, looked for a shutter that I thought might fit well. And so I'm copying and pasting those shutters from that other image onto here. That's pretty much getting rid of the sides of the awnings or the shadows of the awnings. Now I'm getting that red door again. I just found one that I liked on the internet, copied it, brought it in, and we're pasting it into the door, trying to size it so it's perspective somewhat close. I'm bringing the rulers from the side because I want to know where the side of the porch is, and I'm getting some columns. I'm going to copy and paste those columns into the side of the porch. I'm also making the overhang on the porch fit to where it will come out to the edges of the area that you step on. That's the stoop. There we go. So here come the columns, again taken from another picture, copied, pasted, sized. shoulders anymore, let's get rid of those. Okay, now I'm drawing out the background where I want to change the leaves on the trees. So from this picture, I'm grabbing the pixels, and it's working from the picture in the background, and I'm just pasting them onto this image that I'm working with. Sometimes you have to go back and reposition where it's drawn from to place it onto the image that you're working on. Revised image. So throw some leaves on those trees. This point, I'm getting the trim and the soffit, defining the areas that I'm going to work with. Once I have all those designed, when I have picked out those areas, anything I apply to it is only going to work within the area that I've defined. Once they're all laid out, I'll go over and get a paint bucket or a paintbrush and change all those little areas that I'm defining white for the trim. See, I could just swipe anywhere I want, but it's only going to apply that paint to the areas that I've defined. Now we're going to go get some landscaping. That's my front yard, the pretty little pink flowers. I'm going to define the area that I want to pull, and I'm going to copy and paste these pixels into the house that I'm working on. Not on the roof. Okay, yep, let's put them down on the ground. Let's stretch them out a little bit. Size them where I want them to be. I'm going to take the eraser tool and clean up because there's too much and not where I want it to be. So let's pull those down a little bit. Don't want an overgrown house. Let's bring it down. And in a second, I'm going to change the opacity of that layer that I brought in so I can see where the tree is and erase the landscaping from the front of the tree. Then I'm going to do the same thing, erasing the landscaping from the stoop and the sidewalk in front of the house. The opacity is just working on that top layer so I can see what's underneath of it. Just do a little more cleaning up, erasing it a little more realistically to where I want it to be. Not bad. Thinking about it, what's next? Whoops, there's a little bit of that running shadow still hanging in there. Let's take the pixels from the side and just smooth them into the front of the house, get rid of that running. Now I'm using the healing tool to take out those dead branches that are laying in the road. Okay. What do you think? Yes, no? No? All right, so the original house, flip that house. I don't know what he was doing with this. I don't know whether it is something he was saying, that's the home I grew up in as a child, I wanted to have the memories back, or I want to be able to take this home and restore it and sell it, or I'm going to put this house in the lower right corner into the ad in the paper and sell that one, and then they're going to find that one when they get there. I think the most important, there's a couple of most important things in my mind about what you do with your pictures. One is, please print your good images, and when I say good, I don't mean technically accurate, focus, lighting, and all that kind of thing, but if it captures a moment that you don't want to forget, print it on a good quality, acid-free, archival material, whether it's photo paper or canvas or something else. Technology changes very quickly, and I've got 7 generations of photos from my mom's side, my dad's side, that I can pass down, my brothers can pass down to the kids. Think about it now. How many of you took 8mm movies, 16, 3.5-inch is it floppies or 5.25-inch floppies, all these things that we had years ago? Do they work on your computers now? Which you post on Facebook and share with all your friends, or your children's children, or could we ever see them? So put your photos out there, hang on to them, enjoy them, and enjoy the neighborhood and the network and the friends that you build in photography. That pretty much covers just concepts, ideas, getting involved, enjoying it, having fun with it. And I am now open to any questions you may have.
Got a question, but I'll offer a suggestion to you and everyone, since you mentioned early on that one thing I think it was some of the resources you had at the beginning for off-camera lighting. To me, one of the best resources to learn about off-camera lighting is the website strobist.com. David Hobby was a former photographer for the Boston Globe, and he is starting his photography 103 course in January. So it's all about off-camera lighting. It's going to be a much more advanced lesson throughout 2017. So I'm looking forward to that.
When is that, Tim, January?
Mm-hmm.
STROBIST?
Correct. Strobist.com.
Okay, and it's about light.
Off-camera lighting, yeah.
Okay.
What camera do you use then?
Right now, I've got the Canon 5D Mark III. I started out with the Olympus Camelia point and shoot 3 megapixel camera. I'm actually still selling images that I took with that camera. Then I got the 30D, and then I got the 50D because I felt like I needed a backup for some of the things that I was doing. You always need to have a backup when you land on site. And that 30D, I had one on one hip and one on the other. Run around and take a picture over here, and that camera went flying off. Broke the lens in half, so half of it was in the camera and half of it not in the camera. I got it fixed, but I eventually decided I was ready to upgrade again, and instead of going from the 50 to 70 to whatever, I said, I want to get a camera I'm going to hang on to for a while. So got the 5D Mark III, it was my dream camera, and now the next thing I did was work on the glass. The glass being the lenses that you attach to it. Yeah, it makes some difference with the quality of the glass that you have, but the most important factor in taking good photos is what's behind the camera, right? Well, thank you very much. Appreciate your attention. Join? That's what they're